We're back. We made it. Day 7, end of the week. Thanks for sticking along with us, guys. We made it to our first full week of becoming an eBay seller. We learned a lot along the way. We hit some goals we didn't expect to hit. We missed some targets, but we showed up every day and we learned. So if you're new here, smash that follow button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you can stay up to date and take a good peek behind the scenes of what it takes to be an eBay seller from day one. So what we're going to do today is cover yesterday's numbers, what sold, what didn't sell. We'll get into a little about the things that we're listing today, some of our strategies, things you can expect going forward. And then we'll kind of close it off with a little about me section where you guys can learn a little bit about me more every video until you get tired of me. So let's jump right into it. So I would say the biggest win from yesterday was showing up again. 7 days in a row, we've made content. 7 days in a row, it's showing by increased traffic on eBay, increased traffic on our social media, and sales. We've had sales, like I said, every single day. So eBay numbers are up. We sold on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. I think that's our second sale. I'd have to look back. I believe that's our second sale this week on Facebook Marketplace. Got rid of one of my son's old electronic drum sets. That was a $30 sale. No fees like we would have to pay on eBay. So that was a nice win. We're making more connections locally. Or not having to ship things. It does come with its own set of challenges, though. So we'll kind of talk about that in the future. But specifically waiting up for people, making sure that they actually show up would be the biggest concerns. Meeting people face to face, right? So there are different challenges, but saving on the fees, getting your name out locally, known as more of a seller, I think those are huge wins. So showing up, we made some sales. We also made a card sale on eBay. We sold a Michael Irvin card, $2.49. So total sales for yesterday, $32.49. Not where we want to be, but we will get there. This is the very bottom, guys, week 1. And we did change our name on our paper. I'll show you. We were kind of keeping track, and we're posting them on our wall, right? So day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that's how we're staggering them. But you'll notice that on the top of the paper it says get to $100. We changed that. We changed that now to the new sheet. Show up. Show up. Showing up is half the battle. So that's what we're doing. We're continuing to show up and we're continuing to build this business. And the numbers are not reflected in the sales right now. You know, I think we've made about, 300 and some dollars so far this week. But we're going to get there. We're going to continue to grind, and you guys are going to be a part of the journey. You're going to be here every step of the way. So thanks for showing up. Show up. Pound show up. That should be our new thing. That should be our new hashtag. So let's get into outside of that. We got, those are our highlights from yesterday. Okay, so we're going to take a look at eBay numbers real quick, guys, like we normally do. So impressions, 107,266, up 63.2% over the last 7 days. Listing views up 133.3%. Quantity sold up 275%. Click-through rate up 37.5%. And sales conversion up 60.7%. Now, I would expect those numbers to be up because the week prior, we weren't really selling. We've had an eBay store open for a while, and we've had stuff listed, but it's become old, dead, sale inventory. So this week, I would expect those numbers to be up. I would like to just track those on a daily basis as we continue this grind and make sure that those numbers continue to grow up, because that's what's most important here. Not the traffic that we're getting on our YouTube videos, not the traffic we get on Twitter. It's really the traffic that we're getting on our eBay account, on our Facebook account, and the different lanes that we're, selling in. So we're going to continue to kind of monitor those numbers and show you guys the progress on those as well. So we did make the 2 sales, right? We're continuing to make sales every day. That is a huge win for us, and we're going to continue to kind of go down that path. Other thing, we're starting to watch more content now. So we're watching more content from other people that have already done this journey. A lot of them seem to be clothing sellers. We've seen some people selling stuff to animals, electronics, a lot of Goodwill sourcing of stuff. So follow along with our journey as we try to kind of hit the sports cards lane and see where that takes us. So we are watching more content, seeing what works for other people, learning as much as we can behind the scenes. So if there's anybody in particular you guys recommend that we follow, please drop their name. Let us get some views on their content and some eyes on their content and make some new friends in the community. So we talked about listing on the weekend, and we did a bunch of listings on Friday, and then we posted them to automatically list on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then some even Monday morning. Not sure that was the right strategy. We're going to continue to do that for a couple weeks. Reason being, it frees up our weekends, right? We have listings that are automatically posting on our behalf. But the other thing is that it might not act the same way in the eBay algorithm as if maybe we just save those drafts and then go in, Saturday morning and post them, Sunday morning and manually post them. So that's kind of a science experiment that I would like to keep an eye on myself and see what happens when we kind of change things up a little bit. So keep an eye out for that. But the listings we had were basically from everything on Friday, and we will continue to pick things back up tomorrow. So tomorrow we're planning on listing more sports cards. I've also got a couple bigger ticket items out in the garage that we're trying to move just to free up some space before winter. So you guys maybe see me working on, I've got a kid's 4-wheeler out there we got to get rid of. I've got a commercial paint sprayer. I used to be in the construction trade. I'm not really in that anymore. So we might actually get some bigger items, hopefully moved this next week. That would be great. So let's plan on checking back tomorrow and seeing what we've sold today, what we sold while we were sleeping, and what we have in surprise to be listing for you guys tomorrow. So I'm excited for you guys to be a part of that journey as well. Next, we'll get into the About Me section and a little bit more about me, guys. I'm a big animal lover. My whole family loves animals. We've got 2 cats. We've got Leo and Blitz. They are complete opposites. One is exactly like a dog. He'll jump up on you and snuggle, and the other one will hide in a cupboard and come around when it's time to eat. So 2 completely different cats, both boys. If you guys have cats, let me know the struggles. I'm sure you have them as well. We also have 2 dogs. So we've got a pit bull named Willow, and we have a German short hair named Coco. And fantastic dogs. Willow's getting a little bit older now, so we have some challenges with her. But we love animals in this family. Before my wife and I ever had kids, we actually got a dog, and I bought the dog with the money I made from my first cage fight. So I got in a professional cage fight on 4 days' notice and won $500, bought a dog, and we bought an Alaska Husky. Her parents were actually part of the Iditarod sled dog race, if you're familiar with that. It's the biggest sled dog race in the world up in Alaska. So we've been animal lovers for our whole lives. So that's a little bit about me. You guys will continue to get to know me a little bit more each episode. And if there's anything else that you want to know, just ask. I'm a pretty open book. So no new cards bought. We've bought 2 new cards this week, and we're still waiting for those to come in. I'm assuming it'll be next week sometime, but we are going to continue to keep an eye out over the weekend for new cards, new autograph cards that we can put up on the store, just fresh inventory that we can turn. Setting parameters of, eBay, NFL autograph cards, sorting by time ending soonest, sorting by different price parameters, sorting by different player names that we know that are hot. So stay tuned as we continue to add new inventory, and you guys will be able to see exactly when we post those things. So I'm really excited about that because a lot of the stuff that we're posting right now is just stuff that we've had around, and some of these newer items are items that we're actually going and chasing. We're buying for a purpose. So that's really exciting to start stocking up the store with some more stuff. So no new cards added, but we will be watching tonight and throughout the rest of the weekend. So keep an eye out for that. With that, I'm going to leave you guys for the weekend. We'll check back in tomorrow. We appreciate you watching. Happy Sunday. I hope your favorite team did well today. We're going to just leave it with continuing to grind, following your dreams. Like we said, 7 days in a row, we're here. You're here. We could both be doing other things. We chose to spend our time doing this, and we're going to continue to do it, continue to build this empire. So have a good weekend. Hug your loved ones. Hopefully your team won, and if not, we've got next week. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.